What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dustin with Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. Today we're going to help prevent another yard from flooding by adding in some catch basins and a French drain to turn it all into a mini dry well. So let's get into it. All right, as you can see right here, the problem is the ground is just not letting any water drain, and it's all flooding out. And I just took some little test holes real quick to get everything going, and it's because the ground underneath is hard and clay and sucks, and then on top is just the sod and a little bit of grass, so it's not letting it penetrate very well, so everything is not draining how it should be. So we're going to go ahead and put in two different lines about 15 feet across each. We're going to have the French drains with 3 catch basins, so that way we can help collect any surface water that does come in, and we're going to be soaking in all the water from the area at least 2 to 3 feet on each side of the French drain, so that way this could all re-solidify and be hard again, because you can't even mow your grass or anything with stuff like this. And it's really crazy because look at this incline. It has a nice lovely pitch where all the water should roll off, but it's not. It's getting stuck in the little ruts, and it's not being able to drain to the ground. So when we're done, everything's going to drain nicely. So let's get into it. And here we go. Have it all completely dug out. Missed the sprinkler lines. This ground content sucks a lot more than I thought it did, and it's definitely the culprit of why everything's not draining well. So on top of having my French drains go with the catch basins, I even put some horizontal T drains up in here, so that way it's just gonna pipe straight into the trench on each side, and that way it'll just help drain it even more. So that way we can try to dry out this area as much as possible, as quick as possible, and make sure it stays that way. So now time to pipe it all up. And here we go. All dug out, filter clothing it all up. Now getting ready to pipe it. All right, and now everything is completely piped up. We have all the systems in. We have the branch lines in as well. We're gonna have all the catch basins. As you can see, as soon as water does enter the system, it's gonna be flowing extremely downhill. And everything's just gonna flow through each catch basin all the way down here to the end, which is also extremely downhill, and they are both exactly the same. So everything is extremely downhill. Also, make sure when you ever do this, you drill all the holes in your catch basins. Gonna have rock around it, under all the pipe. Have the pipe socked for extra filtration. Holes down. You always want the holes down, because you don't want water to have to build up 4 inches before it actually goes in the pipe and starts moving. You want it to immediately start to build up at all and quickly move to the destination at the end, so that way you keep everything dry. But this is exactly how it's done. Make sure you do it right the first time, and you won't have issues in the future. And if anything ever comes in, you can just pop off the lids and pull anything out. But now all the water is going to come all the way down to the ends, be able to build up and actually run out on top of the ground, going out to no man's land in the backyard. And then it'll also have the chance to recharge back into the ground to help prevent against any kind of freezing. That is exactly how you eliminate water from flooding your yard with a French drain and catch basins. Now to backfill and show you how it all works. This is what it looks like after you have it all rocked. Make sure everything's going. Next step is to burrito wrap over all that filter cloth, just like we do the mini dry well, to make sure that this system lasts for as long as possible. And this is exactly what it's going to look like in the end. Everything filter clothed, folded over, burrito wrapped. That way you can keep all the dirt out of the system, but still let it flow through the filter cloth into the French drain to help make sure everything is drained away. Now, backfill over with dirt, and then show you exactly how the system works. And here we go. This is how we show how the system works. You flood the catch basin furthest away. Remember, the water's going down. It's also trying to drain into the ground at the same time as it's building up. When it goes to the next catch basin, Same thing, it's draining to the ground as it's building up. Once the mini drywall underneath each catch basin maxes out, then it builds up, goes over, goes down here to the next one. And then here we go as everything builds up, but it's coming down here. Now we just wait for this mini drywall to build up and then for the rest of it to build up and overflow. Just like that, people. This is also how you clean them out to make sure there's no crap in them. All you got to do is put the hose in way up there. Everything's extremely downhill. Take off the grates. If there's any crap in it, it'll go to the next catch basin. So just take the top off and then easily pull any debris out. As you can see, it's building up, it's building up. Now we just gotta wait for the total buildup to overflow. And as it's going, there's holes drilled around on all of these so they are able to drain out in every direction. And that's going faster and faster. And then once it maxes out finally, it will build up and overflow. And you always want to make sure that while it's trying to overflow, you'll make sure all your other catch basins are never maxing out. They should always continuously keep moving until you get to the final one. And then as you can see, the water comes up, spills out, comes on out, and then it's just going to drain all the way down to the woods behind the house. That's exactly how you help eliminate water from flooding your yard with some catch basins and French drain. Another job well done by Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until the next one.